Now keep in mind that I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. So y'all be nice about it. All right.
Shalom, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. You can go ahead and click the subscribe button below. I think it's like right here. I think it's like right there, yeah. You can go ahead and click that button. Thank you. Number one, the first reason why your hair probably isn't growing is because you're not combing your hair correctly. A lot of people think they can just start at the root and pull through. You're supposed to start at the end, comb your way to the root. So it's from the end to the root. Number two, either you're not cutting your hair as much as you're supposed to, or you're cutting your hair too often. And that can be a big problem because you're supposed to cut your hair every 6 months. If you have very bad split ends and you want to retain your length still without having to get straight to the point and just cut it off, you can do a protective style. You can do a protective style that will last you for 2 months, because in 2 months you grow an inch of hair. That's how long it takes you to grow an inch of hair. Number three, if you are shampooing your hair with shampoos that have sulfate in it, then your hair is getting really dry. Keep your hair moisturized and you will have less damage done. I had very, 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 very dry hair. It was just like literally you could hear the little squeak. You could hear the squeak in my hair when you moisturize it. Either when you moisturize it or when you wash it, you can just hear that squeak. That squeak is not very healthy. Your hair should not be squeaky clean. You know what I'm saying? Your hair should not be squeaky clean. It should be moisturized, nice and soft. That's how your hair should be, not dry and squeaky clean. Number four, watch who you go to get your hair done by, because they can be combing your hair. They can be combing your hair the wrong way, causing you to have new breakage, new damage, new knots. They could just be ruining your whole life. You just don't even know it. Also, like, they can be, when they're braiding your hair, if you go to get braids, when they're braiding your hair, they can be pop, pop, pop. If you hear all those pops when they're braiding your hair, you do not need to go to them ever again. Actually, you need to hop about that chair in that moment. Also, when you go to certain salons, I'm not going to say this about every salon, but when you go to certain salons, certain Dominican salons, no shade, when you go to certain Dominican salons, they sneak relaxer. Like, if you're natural, do not go to a Dominican salon that uses lye and relaxer in their conditioning products, because you could say goodbye to all your kinkles and curls, because they will eliminate them after they straighten your hair. If you go there to do like a wash and set, they will damage the crap out of your hair. So yeah, that's one thing I can say. Look out for the Dominicans. Look out for the Africans. No offense, because it's not every salon, but some salons, some Dominican salons sneak relaxer in their conditioner, and that's not cool. Especially if you're natural and you've been natural for years, and as soon as they go to wash your hair and they put that conditioner inside your hair and they're soothing it in, you're thinking it's all good and gravy. You got your head back in the sink, you're all happy. Because when you step out, when you're in that chair and you're finally done, yes, your hair is nice and straight and it's flowing. But when you go to wash your hair later at home, maybe like 2 weeks down the line, when you go to wash your hair and literally it's straight or stringy, or it wasn't as curly as it was before, don't blame it on the do not blame it on the heat. It's not just the heat. I'm not gonna hold you, because heat damage is one thing, but relaxing is a completely different thing. Your hair will lose the whole definition it had before. But yeah, and the last time I went to the Africans to go get box braids done, this girl was combing my hair literally like I had just combed it out for her. I guess it wasn't enough. I had just combed it out for her. She ruined my life. I had to cut 2 inches of hair off. I had to cut it off. Literally, I had like this much of hair. My hair was like this long. I had to cut it like this long. I was mad. Okay, but yeah, so watch who you go get your hair done by. Make sure they do whatever you want them to do. I advise you to bring your own products if you have to. If you're going to the Dominicans, bring your own products so that they can use those products instead. And if they don't stand for that, then you go to another salon that will let you bring your own product. Number 5, what are you sleeping with at night? If you're sleeping with stockings, my grandma sleep with stockings on her head all the time, or baby panties. I'm sorry to put you on blast, grandma. If you're sleeping with those things, you shouldn't. You should sleep with a bonnet or a scarf. Make sure they both are silk or a silk pillowcase because it will cause less damage than a regular pillowcase. Get you a bonnet, girl. Okay, that has been my top 5 reasons why your hair isn't growing. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching my video. Hopefully it has been helpful to you, and if not, maybe you know someone it can be helpful to. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Shalom.